When buying a security camera system, what do you think is the most important decision that needs to be made first? Should the customer be looking at cameras? Maybe the video management software seems to be more important, or the network. When you look at a lot of the design and buying guides that are available from many of the vendor sites on the internet, most of them agree that the first thing you should be looking at is the cameras. However, there is a much more critical step or decision that needs to be made before you look at any hardware or any software, and that is, which platform will you build your system on? Will you go with a centralized or a decentralized platform? That's right, there are actually two system platforms that you can choose from, and which one you go with will determine a number of things, including how much it will cost you, the scalability of the system, and also the redundancy of the system as well. This video is designed to give a fair comparison between these two system platforms so that the buyer can make a much more informed decision. If you are currently in the market for an IP video surveillance system, you've probably compiled a shopping list for all the components you'll need. If so, does your shopping list look something like this? Or does it look like this? The list on the left contains the items you would typically need if you were buying a centralized video surveillance system. The list on the right is what you would need if you were buying a decentralized system. Surprised at the difference? Most people are, because most people don't actually realize that in fact there are two system platforms available, and which system you decide to go with will determine how much you'll spend up front and over the life of the system. So what's the difference between the two systems? The key difference is a decentralized surveillance system is comprised of IP cameras that have the following functionality. Video management software is installed in the camera. In-camera DVR storage. VoIP phone functionality, so the camera can send and receive phone calls to any kind of phone, whether it's a landline or mobile. And it's weatherproof out of the box, so it doesn't need an outdoor housing. With a centralized system, the IP cameras perform basic functions such as the video encoding, plus basic analytic and event triggering. All the video processing, alarm, event, and storage management, however, is handled by a central PC with a licensed video management software package installed. The hardware and software combine to form what is known as an NVR, or network video recorder. With the decentralized system, the cameras themselves are endowed with the NVR functionality. So the cameras perform the analytic and event triggering, plus the video processing, the alarm, event, and storage management. Because all the intelligence is in the camera, a central NVR is not required, and that means you don't have to pay for licensed video management software. The video management software in the camera performs all the necessary functions. A key advantage to this is that the camera can record usable video directly to any storage type, such as microSD in the camera, external hard disk drive, or network attached storage. Recording usable video means the video can be viewed locally or remotely, directly from the storage device itself. Using a free of charge client, users can directly access the stored video and perform time, date, and event searching, completely bypassing the need for a central NVR. The decentralized system frees you up from the costly, ongoing video management software licensing costs and server hardware. All you need is storage. With the centralized system, on the other hand, everything has to go through the NVR first. If, for example, the camera recorded directly to a storage device, be it an SD card, hard disk, or NAS, without a central NVR connected to the same network, users could not perform intelligent time, date, and event searches on the stored video. The lack of functionality in the camera means that all data has to pass through the NVR first. When it comes to recording to attached storage for the purposes of archiving, this can only occur once the NVR has finished the data processing. Only then can users perform meaningful time, date, and event searches on the archived video. As you can see, the entire decision-making process and overall success of the system hinges on the central NVR. Because in a centralized system, the NVR handles all the event triggers, storage administration, and video processing, there is information constantly being sent and received over the network between the cameras and the NVR. If the NVR goes down for any reason, the entire system stops working. The video management software in the NVR is usually charged on a per camera license basis, so there is a cost for each camera added to the system, in addition to the existing NVR server licensing fee. Some video management software manufacturers also charge a yearly maintenance fee in addition to the licensing costs to allow for software upgrades. Thus, the software licensing overheads are continuous on a centralized system. With the decentralized system, there are no video management software licensing costs, as this is already installed in the cameras. Like individual DVRs on the network, each camera operates independently, so there is no central point of failure. Each camera can record to its own individual storage device at the camera, be it internal SD card or external hard disk drive, or to a central storage unit such as NAS or a Windows or Linux-based PC. If one of the cameras loses connectivity or there is a storage device failure, the camera will continue to buffer the video internally until reconnection is made. Additionally, the other cameras are instantly made aware of this and can be programmed to perform notification based on predetermined parameters by sending an email, SMS, or making a phone call that contains a pre-recorded detailed message relating to the incident and a suggested course of action to take. Once you understand the key differences between the centralized and decentralized systems, you're ready to start looking at products. Make sure you don't get hung up over camera pricing. This is a common buying mistake. While cameras in a centralized system, for example, may cost less, they always require a lot more investment in both hardware and software. Once you have factored in comparative total system costings between the two system platforms, you are well on your way to making a more informed buying decision. Thanks for watching. To stay informed as new videos are released, subscribe to the IP Academy channel.